Hey, if anybody's still out there, it looks like we're back. I don't know for how long, but you missed some exciting stuff at the beginning of the third quarter. Jags came out. They were losing 14-7 at the half. They came back. Denny Nealon took the ball about
75
yards, and then three plays later, Jacob Buttermore, second man through, got in for the touchdown, kicked the extra point, tied it up. Jags defense held on the next series, got the ball back with a short field, took it all the way down to the 1. It was 4th and goal on the 1. Looked like they were going to kick a field goal. They called timeout, and they came out, and it was a pitch out to Buttermore, coasted in easily, put the Jags up 20 and kicked the extra point, put the Jags up 21-7. Fast forward, Springfield is at the 35-yard line. Don, help me out.
You're breathless, Pat. You're breathless.
All right. I don't know what Joe Rook did, but we're back up.
Garnet Valley's defense has really come to the fore here after being down 14-0 with just 6 minutes into the first half. Finelli backed that pass, and he was clobbered from behind.
Pressure by number 57.
Rob Monticello got him just as he released the ball. It would be 3rd and about 7. Finelli rolled to his right. Monticello in hot pursuit. It's 3rd and 7 at the Springfield 34. 2:07 left to play in the third quarter. Garnet Valley leads 21-14. Finelli back to pass. Looking down the middle. Too high. Incomplete.
Number 6, Vince Pupio.
Vince Pupio is intended.
Brings up 4th down.
Rudolph in coverage.
2 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Springfield will punt. Vince Pupio is the punter. Nealon and Buttermore have done very well on punt returns and kickoff returns here tonight to set things up.
See how much battery we have left in
Here.
Yeah.
Garnet Valley has played well.
Working feverishly with Joe as he was
Joe is
troubleshooting everything.
up to the rooftops to try to find a spot for the Wi-Fi.
It's like back when you were a kid, Don, when you're holding your arm out the window with the rabbit ears, trying to get the news.
Which way do we turn the rabbit ears so we can see the TV? Second man was Austin Patton. Loss of a yard.
Derek Strain, that's a familiar name in Springfield, and that guy seems like the linebacker and whoever's responsible for the dive back are getting the quarterback and the dive back at the mesh point on that dive.
Pitch to Buttermore. He gets outside. Not enough for a first down. 7-7. 1:15 left to play in the third. Garnet Valley leads 21-14.
3rd down and 6 for the Jaguars.
Garnet Valley scored their last touchdown. It was 4th and 2, and they opted to go for it and got the touchdown. Giuliano to pass. Incomplete.
Number 11, Matt Berba running free right up the seam.
Berba was wide open.
Yeah, but
down the middle.
Giuliano was dialed into Colin Davis that entire time. Never saw Berba running free, and
ineligible receiver downfield, declined by Springfield. Buttermore will punt.
Actually, Colin Davis did a great job just coming back and playing defense and stopping the interception there. That would have created a very short field.
Kennedy and McKenzie back inside the 20 to receive Buttermore's punt.
Great snap.
Ball's hit on a line drive to Kennedy at the 10. And he's tackled just outside the 20. Mayers.
Good coverage by Mayers. Good punt by Buttermore. No hang time, but got some good distance on it. And the Jags getting down for a good shoestring tackle, tripping up Kennedy, giving Springfield another long field.
Springfield takes over at its own 23. Garnet Valley leads 21-14. Nealon and Wood are out to this side, covering the two receivers. Finelli, back to pass, rolls this way, completes it to Kennedy. Kennedy dodges Nealon's tackle, gets out over the 35 to the 37.
That's the guy we knew they were going to be looking at.
I think it's likely they will continue to go to him.
Yeah.
Nealon is in coverage along with Dave Wood to the two wide receivers to the top. Ball's handed off underneath to McKenzie, and he picks up a few. He was hit in the backfield by Donegan, but he fought through that tackle and picked up about 3. 2nd and 7 at their own 42. And time will run out on the third quarter.
As the clock ticks down to end the third quarter, the Cougars, with a bit of momentum, trail the Garnet Valley Jaguars 14.
Third quarter belonged to Garnet Valley. In this one, they come storming out of the gates at halftime. Great big return, gave them offense a short field, and they took care of business. And defense held, scored again. Now, as the public address announcer said, Springfield, a little bit of momentum here, stacking up a couple sons. This drive started inside the 25. They're out across the 40 at this point, but not in Jaguar territory yet. See if the defense can answer again. Both defenses have been pretty impressive. Jags getting a lot of pressure on Finelli. He's taking a lot of hits. And the Springfield defense is really attacking the mesh point of Garnet Valley's option play.
Two wide receivers to this side, one wide receiver the other way. Finelli under center. McKenzie the slot back, step back.
Oh boy.
He rolls this way, looks to throw, complete right at midfield.
Number 6, Vince Springfield.
First down.
Pass is complete.
Bertone. And Westberg on the tackle, but a first down right at midfield.
Jags defensive line had a stunt going, a slant going away from that play, so the edge was contained very well and controlled by Springfield, and Finelli had all the time in the world to roll out to his right and make a good throw to Pupio there.
Kennedy on motion, fake to Kennedy. Finelli keeps it himself and is stormed.
And to McKenzie. Finelli on the keeper. Brought down by a number of Garnet Valley Jags.
Yeah,
Number 53.
Monticello first to get there.
Shiraki, Kozlet, Rivnak, Monticello,
Loss of 2 on the play.
all dialed in on Finelli with all the razzle-dazzle of Kennedy in motion and the first back through not getting the ball.
Yeah, they faked the jet sweep to Kennedy, but Finelli kept it and got pretty well bottled up. 2nd and 11. Finelli back to pass, looking right and throwing underneath to Kennedy. He's tackled by Wood and Coslett.
Good for 7.
Tackle made by number 20, Dave Wood.
Ball's at the 45. It'll be 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5 for the Cougars.
You had 3 guys blocking Chad Ribnack on that play.
Kennedy just settled down in a seam, and Finelli fired the ball to him. Pretty good coverage by Garnet Valley, but Kennedy found the spot. 2 wide receivers to this side. Finelli barks out. Hold.
Decline it.
Charlie Coslett was storming in, and he was held by one of the Springfield blockers. But they also tackled Finelli, so they may just decline the penalty.
They did, yeah. Number 53, Josh Shiraki, was right there. So for a still held him to about a 4-yard loss to make it 4th and 9.
4th and 9.
So Jags hold again. Little couple first downs for Springfield. Then the
Pupio to punt.
Also down for the Cougars, brings up 4th down and 5.
Nealon and Buttermore back at about the 15. Pupio hits it away.
And the overend kick is fielded
Nealon.
by number 1, Denny Nealon.
Here comes Buttermore up this sideline. He gets beyond the 20.
Tackle made by number 17, Chris Dorenzo.
Couldn't quite get to the wall.
it was collapsing. Patrick Bonner, number 93 down there, showed excellent restraint coming in. He didn't have a very good angle. He would have, had he come in there a little hotter, he would have probably been called for a penalty. Instead, he was able to just slow up and make a little bit of a shield. Buttermore was able to make a play and at least get it out to the 25.
Garnet Valley takes over at their own 22, leading 21-14 with 9:35 left to play. Second man through is Lassick. He picks up about 9.
Matt Lassick. Tackle on the play, number 10, David Strauss.
Probably
2nd and 1.
Looks
9-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 1.
a little
for the
misty
Jags.
rain starting to come down here in Cougarville.
Is this Cougarville or Cougar Town?
Cougarfield.
Looks like Buttermore picks up the first down.
Hands off to number 3, Jacob Buttermore.
I talked to Coach Boyd before the game, and he said he thought Garnet Valley was well prepared on offense. They just had to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, well, that's been the story.
Gain on the play for
If you look at both of their losses, it's been how other teams have capitalized on mistakes that Garnet Valley has made. So yeah, that Coach Ricky was pointing that out last week too. That they've been got to stop stopping themselves.
Second man through, Buttermore picks up maybe a yard.
number 54, Justin Shields.
Justin Shields on the tackle. Shields is slow getting up, and they will have to call timeout for him.
Shields is still down on the play.
I saw them stretching him out quite a bit before the game.
Official timeout.
Look more one-on-one with the trainer than usual. So
Enough for a gain of 1 on the play.
He's in looks like a little more than
Jaguars, that's
yeah, this
cramp
is not,
pain.
Yeah, this is not
That's,
cramp.
on the field to tend to Justin Shields.
he just tripped up in that pile. Tripped up Buttermore. He could get rolled on. A helmet in the shit.
Let's take a look at the playoff picture while we have a moment. Our 11th spot in the 6A
Justin Shields
category.
makes it to his feet.
few of the teams playing ahead of them that are ahead of them are playing each other. So Garnet Valley can move up if they win. Springfield is the number 1 seed in 5A.
Yeah, that 5A field is going to. The split dive to the second back through, but the straight up option is really getting played well by this Springfield defense.
Giuliano takes it upfield, gets the first down over midfield to the 47-yard line of Springfield.
Until now, of course. Wide open there. The second read for Giuliano feathered out to cover the pitchman, and Giuliano did a nice job reading that and turning it upfield. Got a nice big play out of that in the first down for the Jags.
Just as you said it would be, Pat. First and 10 at the 47 of Springfield. Second man through. Oh, no, they handed off to Buttermore.
Hand off to Buttermore up the middle.
He picked up about 3.
Cougar defensive players.
2nd and 7.
This is Garnet Valley's not a team that's going to throw it around anyway, but fourth quarter now, 6 minutes and 48 seconds left. Jags can keep this drive rolling and get some points. And that clock is quickly going to become a second opponent for Springfield.
Giuliano falls on the ball. Oh. What did I tell you that Rich Boyd said?
The Jags keeping the football.
Giuliano picked up 1.5 yards on that fumble. It is 3rd and 5. Buttermore and Lassick behind Giuliano. Giuliano keeps it himself, gets inside the 40. It's going to be 4th down.
Springfield with 10 players on the line of scrimmage there.
Garnet Valley will punt.
If they Jags could have gotten past that first level, there was nothing there.
Thought process here being we'll pin Springfield deep and make Springfield go the length of the field against our defense. It's a fake. Oh, no.
No. Oh.
And the ball goes out of bounds.
Buttermore trying to kick it into the corner there, but he probably about 15 yards short of where he wanted to aim.
Yeah, he was angling for the sideline, but not that far upfield. The ball's right at the 25.
Yeah, they're going for that. I would have said just get it as hard as you can and kick it through the end zone. 25-yard line, the Jags just need to D it up, keep putting some pressure on Finelli. That's the answer, because they've had a hard time covering both Kennedy and Pupio.
5:17 left to play. Finelli rolls this way.
Finelli rolls to his right.
Ball's thrown out of bounds. Incomplete.
Intended for number 20, Jack Spence. Pressure on the play.
Spence and Kennedy were over here on this sideline, but the ball was thrown out of bounds.
Pass ball is incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
Jags with just the straight 4-man rush there.
And Westburg, Jack Spence Watts.
Wow. Did you see? Wasn't turning around tackling. He pulled him right past the play. That's an interesting technique. For that, if your hands are inside the front of the jersey, it's tough to call. But he literally pulled Chad Ribnack past the quarterback deep into the offensive backfield.
3rd and a yard. Ball's handed off deep.
No.
And McKenzie gets across.
McKenzie spins.
First
gonna,
down yardage.
Yeah, it's good spot.
First down.
Goes to the 35-yard line.
4:21 left to play. Ball's at the Springfield 35. Garnet Valley leads 21-14.
It will be a first down for the Cougars.
Kennedy comes wide to this side. Spence Watts goes wide the other way. McKenzie in the backfield. Ball's thrown. Dropped.
Dropped.
Westberg was on the play. Spence Watts dropped it. 2nd and 10. 3:52 left to play. Kennedy wide this way. Spence Watts wide the other bridge.
Kennedy and Neely both fighting for that ball.
Buttermore, Nealon used the sideline to his advantage. Kept his body in the field and
Spence very
Up if you can hear on Facebook.
Garnet Valley.
In a couple timeouts or a score would be really nice right now. A little inaccurate and a little bit high. That one went right over his intended receiver. I guess it was pooping that time. But 3 minutes left.